Hey y'all, welcome back to a new vlog. Today my kids actually started school back up. Crazy that summer break is already over just like that. I mean, it's boom, it's done and we're moving on to a new school year. My daughter started middle school today and my son went into the 4th grade, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little emotional every time I talk about it. It makes me I worry that they are anxious and nervous, but I'm just trying to pray that they have an amazing school year and that they don't have any anxiety and that they're excited. I do know that my daughter knew some kids that were gonna be in her first period class, so yeah, I honestly, I know my son's fine because he's been at the school, he's good, but my daughter starting a brand new school, just a whole new season of life, feels a little more overwhelming. My baby's grown up and I'm just a freaking wreck. So I'm gonna try to stay busy today. I actually have a lot to do around the house, just cleaning, getting caught up. I didn't worry about cleaning too much yesterday. I tried to clean up a little bit over the weekend, but it's just been, we've all been home, so it's hard to keep up. So I'm gonna focus on cleaning, getting some things done in my bedroom. I also got a new mattress, which I'm so excited about. I need a new bed. My back has been killing me. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on cleaning up the main living space, get this tidied up, and then we'll move into my bedroom, work on laundry, and possibly the kids' rooms. We'll just do like a whole house clean probably today, because I'm really bored. First thing I'm gonna do is open up the blinds, let some natural light pour in, and then we're gonna move into the kitchen and clean the heart of the home. I did want to tell you guys, I am gonna be doing another kitchen declutter very soon. Just even since the last time I decluttered, it's been a couple months, but it's amazing how quickly we can accumulate like mix match dishes, just like plastic cups that we've gotten from like restaurants and things, or the kids have picked up from Dollar Tree. Random stuff, but we've accumulated quite a bit in the cabinets and we have like no matching anything. I really need to get some new forks and spoons. They just like grow legs and run away. I don't know. But we definitely need to do a kitchen refresh. So you may notice throughout the video I do take lots of notes. If I think of something, I try to write it down so that way I don't forget. But I could just go on and on about a list of things that we need to start thinking about buying this coming up year. A lot of times we buy a lot of stuff for Black Friday, and if I feel like it's like a little too expensive to buy now, I'll wait until it goes on sale. So like something that we are looking into purchasing this Black Friday is a new coffee maker. I love the coffee maker we have now because it is small space and it is convenient because it's, it's small, it's portable, whatever. However, I want like an actual espresso machine. I feel like most of the time I use espresso because I drink iced coffee. And that is something that we really want to get. We also need more pots and pans. I love the ones I have, but we don't have enough frying pans. Like sometimes when we cook a massive meal and we need more than one frying pan. So I need another frying pan. I need some new spatulas. Like, these are just like random things I was thinking about while I was doing the dishes, so I'm sharing them with you. And as much as we also need to get rid of a lot of stuff. Underneath my kitchen sink has gotten a little cluttered again. It don't take long around here, I've noticed. I'm just a messy gal, I guess, but I will be working on that in an upcoming video. We're going to do another declutter series. I'm probably going to make it like a weekly thing, once a month. 1 week out of the month is going to be dedicated to decluttering. So that's how I'm going to do it moving forward, because I think that'll help me, number one, stay on top of it. Number two, it'll create great content for like that first week of the month where I feel like everyone's trying to get like a good routine down for the whole month. So that is my game plan. And I really want to start with the kitchen, and then I'll be going through my clothes again. I've been definitely trying different styles, and I think I'm finally figuring that out. So since my last declutter with me, I have realized that there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get rid of that time, so I'm going to do that again. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you're interested in seeing some more declutter motivation. But anyway, I am putting my pillow covers that I bought a couple weeks ago on the pillows finally. I got these off Amazon. They are wonderful. They are so soft. They are just, I think, look way better quality than what they cost. So definitely recommend. I'll have these linked for sure. But I got those, and then I had a couple extra pillow covers left over from a project that I worked on, so I went ahead and used these in here. I'm not a huge fan of having pillows on the couch. at this point in our life, just because of kids and dogs. They tend to get knocked over a lot, and it's just like one more thing that I have to pick up. However, in the fall time, I love the warm tones and like the plaid, the browns, the burgundies, golds. I love that so much for fall, and I feel like this is such a great and inexpensive way to decorate, is by bringing in colors in your pillows, whether it's creams or just like a pattern in general. So if you're trying to decorate, look into some cheap and expensive pillow covers. You'd be surprised what a difference these make. And why was I chopping it like that? I don't know. But anyway, I got the pillows all in place, and then I did already have this blanket left over from leftover. What am I talking about? I act like I got food over here. This is a blanket I bought last year from Hobby Lobby, so I'm just hanging it over the little accent chair as like a little fun pop of color for fall. I'm so excited. I'm decorating now. I don't care what anybody says. I wanted to show you guys really quick. My mom went to a thrift store this morning and found this bathtub caddy. Really love it, so I'm excited to put it in my bathroom. She paid $6 for it. She probably got a better deal than that because she knows the people up there. But I think this is gonna be perfect for the bathtub, and it looks like it came from Dollar General for 12 bucks originally. Like, that's such a good deal. Oh, perfect. How cute. I love that. So it actually works really well. I will definitely need to be soaking in that bath after I'm done with this yard work, because it was a little behind. Not only did I need to clean it up, I had to pooper scoop, mow, weed eat, and then clean off the porch, and I had so much to do. So we're gonna get started. This chair was out here so that rug could dry, so I went ahead and got that put away, got all the toys picked up, and then I'll pooper scoop first before you ever mow. Make sure you do that, because you don't want to be slinging dog poop around. That's awful. So I got that done. This is the worst job. It's a really shitty job. It's true. But anyway, I got it finished, and immediately I always think to myself, like, golly, they use the bathroom a lot. And this is like one day of not doing it. I'm not joking. Anyway, I went ahead and got that done. I'm going to weed eat, and I will say, do not weed eat with shorts on. That's so silly, especially with a weed eater like this. My old weed eater, the Craftsman one, it does not hurt your legs like if grass flies up, but this one will be flinging all kinds of stuff, and it hurts really bad. It will actually cut your legs. So always make sure you're wearing pants, eye protection, the whole nine. I know it's hot, but if you don't want to have cut up legs, then make sure you do this. Anyway, I'm going to get it done, and I was struggling because I couldn't get the weed eater string to come out. I even tried to adjust it, but for some reason it won't come. I think it's out, but I didn't have time for this, so I ended up cutting all of the weeds with like an inch of weed eater string. I'm not joking you. I didn't have the patience. I was running out of time. I wanted to get this done before the sun came over the house, or else I'd be roasted like a little tomato. And the sad part is, I'm really not joking. I know I say this every single year. I'm pretty sure I can find a video of me saying this, but I swear to you, the sun felt different this year, or it has been feeling different this summer. It just feels like you cannot breathe. Your skin will be burning if you walk from the grocery store to your vehicle. Like, it just feels different. Does anybody else feel that way? Every year I feel like it gets worse, but maybe it's just because my body can't handle it as well as it did previous years because I'm getting older. So that is a possibility. Either way though, I try my best to stay out of the sun and get this done first thing in the morning. And most of our yard is shaded for most of the morning up until about around like 10 a.m. It's full sun all day. Also, the weeds right here are ridiculous, honestly. We need to do something about this. We need to spray some vinegar or something, like a natural weed killer. I don't like to use like any crazy weed barrier stuff or grass killer because, number one, I have dogs. It's not healthy for the environment or my dogs, but vinegar also works. You can make like this little concoction. It's salt, Dawn, and vinegar, and it works really well at killing weeds naturally. I actually used to use that whenever we lived in Georgia and we had the kids outside a lot, and I had the trailer would get weeds around it, and if you've ever lived in a mobile home, the siding, if you try to weed eat it, it'll break it, the whole siding part. So I was always scared that I was going to make it worse than it already was, so I used to spray this like DIY weed barrier stuff in grass killer, and it worked like a charm. I really need to do that under the deck because although there is plastic down here, there is a section that's not, and all the weeds just kind of spurt up right in between the concrete and the pool deck. And we actually had plans to fill that gap, but we just never got around to doing it. Another project that was unfinished. Anyway, I'm gonna go to mow now. This is our new mower. Did y'all remember I was cutting the grass down way too low and it was like killing our grass? Every time I mowed, the grass would be like brown after because it was cutting it too short. So we ended up getting this one that you can actually adjust, because the old mower did not adjust. It was like one size fits all, which was not very good. So anyway, I love the new mower, and it literally drags me. I don't even have to push it. It pulls me around the yard. Once I got that finished though, I went ahead and blew off the porch. I just blow the weeds right back under the deck. That's probably how they keep growing. I just keep throwing the seeds back under there. But I'm gonna do that and then fix up the porch a little bit. Some of the chairs were moved around because usually if it's like rain, like pouring down rain, Dylan will pull the grill underneath the porch so that he can cook without getting all wet. So some of the chairs were like all scooched together, so I moved those. I'm just gonna blow everything off, quick tidy up, rearrange. I also had to clean off the pool deck because the floats and stuff are all over the place. There was a towel, so I'll work on that. I also had a blanket to hang out to let it air dry, but then we're gonna move into the building because I have some things I want to work on in there. All right, so out here I had some cleaning to do, obviously. This is like our family hangout spot, and I know so many of you always say, like, we never show the building anymore. It's really just because at the time that we use this space is in the evening or like family moments, so of course I'm not filming. It's very rare that I set up the camera to like get us sitting on the couch watching a movie or something. Actually, I never do that, so yeah, that's why you never see it. But clearly it's a mess out here. It doesn't take long. It's not a very big space, so it's like a miscellaneous room. I work out in here. It's kind of like what I would consider some people's basement or family room. It's just, for us, it's in a building because it was cheaper for us to build this and get that extra square footage than it was to add an addition to our home and go through all of that mess. It would have cost us $60,000, $70,000 whenever we did all of this completed for under or just over $30,000 by the time we added the porch and everything. And I did talk about that in a video if you want to go back and watch. But anyway, it's all clean now. And then I'm going to go ahead and rearrange my workout stuff. I don't like the way that the treadmill is facing the wall in the mirror. It's not the most appealing thing to look at while you're walking for an hour. So I did go ahead and turn it to where it would face the sliding glass doors. What am I talking about? The French doors, and that way I can see if the kids are like in the pool or something. I can watch them and just kind of have like a better view, you know. And then I'm going to clean up all my workout stuff because it's a disaster. Good morning. We are going shopping. I need to get out of the freaking house. I've had a little bit of a day, and yeah, I just want to go browse the stores, look and see if I can find anything good, fall shop, whatever. I don't know. I just need to get out of the house. So we're gonna go and have a good day. Well, change of plans. We're heading back to the house. I literally just pulled up to Ross and the school called me and my son has a fever, unfortunately. So we're gonna go grab him from school and go home and do something around the house, I guess. And just kind of chill and let him rest. So that is what's happening. Okay, I have been working on scrubbing out my shower and I'm about to hang up my new shower curtain. I got a fabric one because I really don't like the plastic. And it even came with rings. So I guess I'll work on putting the rings on first. Okay, this is so much nicer. And it actually goes like the full length. I really hope it's water resistant like it says. So we'll see. But that even looks so much better. The only thing is, I think I put that on wrong. Oh no, I didn't. It's just messed up. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna pull that out of the way for now so I can finish scrubbing her down. Hey Zoe, what do you have to say for everybody that just thinks her so mistreated? Because everybody keeps commenting that my baby's mistreated. Huh? They don't know nothing. Oh, she's getting her toy. Everybody keeps saying that. Zoe's so mistreated, you're the worst. Like, what are y'all even talking about? Just because you see Knox a little bit more, like, get out of here. I'm so not in the mood for that. Absolutely not. I mean, where did she even go? Where'd you go? She's under the bed. Come here, Zoe. Come here, Zoe. Literally sleeps in between my legs every single night, but yet people still think that she's the most mistreated dog in the world because I show Knox a little bit more because he's at that like goofy, like I don't even know what stage this is. I mean, he's gonna be 4 this coming up year and he acts like a child still, but I show him more because he does funny things. Like that's all. It's irritating, you know what I mean? And now I just set myself up for more of it, but I don't care. I'm just going to delete, block, move on. But for anybody who's been a little concerned about Zoe, trust me, the dog is loved. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Because love her mother. You can't stand her brother, but loves her mother. Stop. Okay, so I had to address that. I was just tired of hearing it. Honestly, I got that comment like 4 to 5 times that one day, and I was just like, what the heck is happening? Why is everybody... I don't know. I felt like I needed to address it. So I addressed it, period. Anyway, moving on. I got this stand. It's like an arch stand. I bought this specifically for my husband. So just a little fun fact, he has gotten into collecting watches and he really loves them. And I also have noticed that he does not really have like anything specifically for him in our house as far as like decor goes. Like he has never really been, he don't care. He does not care, before I even continue. Let me make that clear. He doesn't care about decor or the colors of the house or anything, but I did notice that all of his watches were like all in his drawer, and he had them all displayed like to where you could see them, but in his drawer where nobody else could see them. So I was like, you know what? Let me put them on a shelf in here and make him like a little stand just for him. He can put all his stuff on it. And he also got himself some really nice shoes. So I'm going to get this all set up so that way he has a spot in our room as well. And I think I said this, but I can't remember. I did order some watch stands so he could put his watches in, so that way they're like protected from like the dust and stuff. So I ordered them on Amazon, and if you're interested, I'll have the ones that I actually liked linked. There was a couple I bought that are just weren't as great quality as like they appeared, but he really loved the acrylic boxes, so those will for sure be down below. But they did not come in time to show you guys in this video, so you'll have to you'll see him in an upcoming video, I'm sure, at some point. So his little shelf is done. I feel like this just makes like him have a part of our room too. I thought it was a little bit wider, so I'm a little bummed, but this the shelf itself is very sturdy, and like, I mean, it's not going anywhere. And I can fit more shoes if we just want to use it for shoes eventually. But now he has like all of his watches displayed. I think it's gonna be really cool. And I did order some new little stands for the watches, so when those come in tomorrow, if this vlog is still happening, I'll include them, because before he had all of his watches like stacked in his drawers, so I think he'll really enjoy that. And it doesn't take up any more room, but it allows him to have storage and to have a little display for his stuff too, since I pretty much have the rest of the house. Today, I'm going to bring you along on a get it all done. My son's actually home today. If you missed my last vlog, then you saw we were going to go shopping together, get some fall decor, and go like thrifting and stuff. And then I got a call from school. He wasn't feeling great, so I went and picked him up. Thankfully, he has not had a fever today. It was just a little fever, yet like a slight fever yesterday. So he's home, relaxing. He's actually playing the video games right now. And I'm gonna tackle some cleaning, organizing, just getting some things done that need to get done. I really need to place a Walmart order. I need to sit down and go over like a meal plan, clean out the fridge, the pantry, the whole nine, clean the kids' rooms, laundry, you know, mom life. So I hope today's video is motivating, entertaining. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And yeah, let's get busy. So hopefully we can get a lot done. We'll have a really productive day. My to-do list is pretty packed today, so I actually wrote things down. Usually I just keep it all up here, but sometimes like if you write out a list and you check it off as you go, it makes you feel like you're actually getting everything you need to get done, and at the end of the day you can look at all the stuff you've accomplished. So definitely recommend writing it down or having like some type of checklist on your phone. Heck, even you can utilize the Alexa or whatever to help you stay on track and stuff, and also time out your day if you can. I do that a lot. Like if I'm really trying to tackle multiple things, I'll set an alarm. For instance, I'll be like, oh hey Alexa, set an alarm for 30 minutes, and I try to hyper focus on that task that I need to do in that 30 minutes. So most of the tasks that I have today are about 30 to 45 minute tasks. So cleaning out the fridge, I need to clean the kitchen, stuff like that. I think it'll take me about 30 minutes to get that stuff done. So we're gonna set a timer. We'll see how fast we can get it done today. So I need to do the dishes, clean out the fridge, and wipe the counters down. Yeah, this is what my kitchen's looking like right now. Real life, but let's do it. Okay. I know I've shared this before that timers are a game changer, but I promise you, I used to do these power hours. When I first started my YouTube channel, power hour was like a big thing, and people would set a timer for 1 hour, knock out as much as they could. I swear by 15, 30-minute timers though. Like small timers, especially if you have ADHD, it helps you stay on track, because there's been times where I will be in the middle of cleaning with a timer on and I'll end up in a different room and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm gonna run out of time. I don't have enough time. It's almost like it scares me into focusing on that one space. And not only that, but I feel so much more productive throughout the day because I have like a time block schedule. So I'm like, okay, I can get a lot done by noon if I work in 30-minute tasks. Like, trust me, girl, you can finish your whole to-do list and then some in one day if you stop doom scrolling. I know it sucks to hear. Trust me, nobody wants to hear that, but it is true. I can probably promise you that most of you today have probably been on your phone way more than you should have been. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you need a break, and that's okay too. I'm just saying, if you have noticed that this week has not been that productive, try to set up like a time block schedule for yourself, at least from like the time of drop off till maybe like noon till lunchtime. So 30 minutes throughout the day. Every 30 minutes you have a task to do, and you will get so much done in that amount of time that you don't even have to do anything else after noon. You can eat your lunch and chill, and then you can doom scroll, but try to get all your stuff done before then. It's a huge help. It's helped me so much, especially since the kids have gotten back in school. I've been able to keep the house clean, stay on top of work and everything else, and it actually has made me feel so much better. I've also been putting more effort into myself because I've had more time to do that, because I have gotten back on routine again. So trust me, whenever you have a good routine in place, everything starts to fall in place. And now the truth is, I'm not someone who really has a routine in general. I don't wake up or go to bed the night before and like, okay, I have a specific routine that I follow every single day. For me personally, every single day is different. It's just how I handle and how I schedule out that day that matters. So I hope that makes sense. Like, you don't have to have a specific routine, like, oh, we get up in the morning, we do X, Y, Z. You don't have to do that. You can have your day spontaneous too if you like that. It's just a matter of scheduling out the spontaneousness that helps. And that's why I am telling you, timing. Time is everything. It really is. So set those timers, girl. Utilize Alexa, use your watch, find a timer if you can. Actually, I've seen a lot of TikTok videos and Instagram videos of women with like these massive timers and they're like timing how long it takes to actually complete a task. And I think there's a science behind actually seeing how long it takes to do something, because sometimes you can be like, oh, I don't want to do the laundry because it takes forever. But in reality, it only takes you 15 minutes. 15 minutes is how long it takes to fold like one load of laundry usually and put it away. That's really not that much time. It just feels like it's a daunting task because you're stuck in one place. But once you actually train your brain that certain tasks only take a little bit of time, you start to realize it's really not that daunting at all. And if you just get it done, it'll be done and then you can move on. The alarm just started going off. Hey Alexa, turn off alarm. I got the kitchen done. So, where'd my list go? Hold on. Next on the list is the kids' rooms. So we're gonna get that done. But first, we gotta get this laundry. Huh? We gotta get this trash out. Out of trash bags, so I gotta add that to my grocery list of things I need to get. Oh my gosh, you look comfortable. What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Can I just sleep with you? Can I just be Zoe for the day? I just want to be Zoe for the day. Alright, I had to get her out, get the bed all cleared off so I could remake it. My daughter and all her blankets and sheets. This girl has the most blankets and pillows in her bedroom than anybody else. It takes forever to make her bed. This is actually one of the reasons why I'm so glad I don't have any pillows in my room anymore, because it makes making the bed so much faster. But every now and then I come in here and clean her room for her, just as like a little surprise. She did ask me to do it, and then I always trick the kids. Like, I'll pick them up and be like, did you clean my room, Mom? I'm like, no, I didn't have time. And then they walk in and they're like, oh, thanks, I really appreciate it. And my daughter is like the most sweet, helpful kid on this planet. And yes, if you see that in my pants, that's a tag. I'll talk about it in a minute. I started to feel it as time went on. I guess it just kind of slipped further and further down. So yeah, ignore that. But anyway, she is the most helpful kid in the entire world. She always does chores and helps. So anytime I can repay, her in that way and like help her clean, I try to help out. And it's really not that bad because she is actually extremely organized. She's got a lot of little things, but thankfully she's always been really great at keeping up with her space. So I'm very grateful for that, because Lord knows if I had another me, I do have a me, she's like mini me, but like if I had another unorganized me, oh boy, what a mess. We'd be struggling for real. Y'all, I am freaking dying. I had this tag inside my pants this whole time. I thought my daughter cut it off yesterday. Oh my gosh. We were trying, I just got these new Halara pants and she ended up stealing my black ones. And she was like, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tags off. I was like, okay. I slipped mine on this morning because they're brand new. And forgot to take off the tag because I thought she did it. Oh, that's funny. I just felt it on my butt. I was like, what is that? The tag. Anyway, her room is clean. And it's not like perfect by any means. I didn't like vacuum, but I vacuumed yesterday the whole house, so I think it's fine. But anyway, it took me 17 minutes and 30 seconds basically. Y'all just mama's babies. Oh my. You just follow me wherever I go. Huh. Did you? Zoe likes to nibble. Hey! Absolutely no. We don't hit. We keep our paws to ourselves. Zoe, get out of there. That's not yours. You can hold it. That's not yours either. Nope. Nope. That is a squishy ball thing. That's the last thing I need you to get a hold of. Tell him. No hitting. No hitting. Keep your paws to yourself. You keep your paws to yourself. Tell him so. Tell him. Tell him. You keep your paws to yourself. Oh, no! Ah! Don't let him get you! So moving into my son's room, all I had to do was make his bed because his room stays pretty clean. I mean, he gets like dirty clothes on his floor, but that's pretty much it. He doesn't really come in his room ever except for to change. That's it. So it's actually really easy to get his room clean. And now not only did the tags hang, look at me. I can't. Me over here trying to be all cute and stuff today, and I look like a dummy with the tag in my pants and now a tag sticking out the top. What the hell? I cannot. My alarm actually, oops, I just turned it off. It literally just went off for 30 minutes. So I got both of the kids' rooms cleaned in 30 minutes, and I even tidied up in the living room without showing you guys. Don't mind the bed. Like I said, we have some friends coming to pick that up today. But what I'm gonna work on next is just kind of wiping things down and dusting. And then I need to place a grocery order. I might lay out for a little bit because it's like really beautiful out and the pool's all nice and clean, so I might do that too. We'll see. We'll see. But if I can get all my chores done, then I can have a little bit of time to myself. So yeah, let's knock out the last like 30-40 minutes of cleaning and see where the day leads us. Oh my gosh, this angle of the house, I love it. I love the new stems that I got from Amazon. I shared those in a previous vlog, and the new rug in here, like everything just looks so cozy and warm. The only thing I haven't changed yet are the curtains. I did get new curtains, but they came in like gold. They look gold. I'm hoping they look different on the wall, but I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'll return them. But right now, currently, I love how everything is looking. Oh, and I can't wait to paint. I'm so excited to paint the house. I will talk about that at the end of the video. But definitely going to be doing that very soon because we need a refresh up in here. So we're playing hide and seek and not won't let us. Alright, so we count 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready or not, here we come. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Where's Caden? Where's Caden? We gotta find Caden. Where's Caden? Where's Caden? Where's Caden? He found you immediately. He don't want you hiding. Come on. We finished playing hide and go seek. I had to end up putting him outside so we could play, but we did that for a while, and then the next day we had to take him to the vet. We ended up going by the grocery store, and I figured I'd share a grocery haul, but I was on the phone with the vet as soon as we got home, so my daughter took over and did the grocery haul for me. So here is that footage now.
Hey guys, welcome back to another haul, a grocery haul, and today I will be taking over. So starting off, we got 2 pork steaks, and then we have some ribeye steaks, this chicken stuff, we have some sliced chicken, avocados, so a veggie kit, 2 things of salmon, bread, 2 mangoes, some butter, some biscuits, 2 things of the angel hair pasta, some chicken stuffing, 1 pizza Lunchable, and then 3 ham and cheddar. We have green beans and some Brussels sprouts, strawberries, pecans, walnuts, dark chocolate covered almonds, some gummies, and then this little snack pack, some raspberry jello, spaghetti noodles, some sauce, biscuits, and then 2 things of cream, or 1 thing of cream of celery, and then 1 thing of cream of chicken, some sweetened banana, and then last, some milk.
Hey y'all, so quick update. We all ended up sick. We got the back to school sickness. It started with my son, and then I got it, and then my daughter got it. And I think it's just like a really bad cold. It always affects me so badly. Like anytime, any type of like congestion or anything, it gets like deep in my chest. I ended up losing my voice. I'm like so stuffy that like my eyes are heavy and my eyes just keep watering and watering. It's awful. But apparently we all are dealing with allergies, because even Knox had to go to the doctor yesterday. I ended up having to take him to the emergency vet for a hot spot that got a little out of control. We tried everything, sprays, the cone, but it just got so bad it started to smell like, if you've ever had a dog that has a hot spot, you know what I'm talking about. If it gets to this point, it's like they need antibiotics. But then what scared me was like all of a sudden he had a whole rash like all over his body. And this has happened to him before when he had an infection once, and he ended up having to be on like a really strong antibiotic. So anyway, I took him to the vet. We were there for 5 hours. I got there at 8, and I say we because my daughter stayed home from school because she had a headache. And she was starting to get kind of stuffy too. So I took him. We were there at 8 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get seen until like almost 12:30. And then we ended up having to leave him there for a couple hours because he had to get sedated to get his face shaved, because obviously he ain't gonna let you do that without sedating him. And then even when they sedated him, they said that he still was giving them a hard time. Not my baby. Him would never. That's what I told them. He said, Mama, they're lying on me. I would never do such things. She's like, is he aggressive or anything? I'm like, no, not at all. Well, don't touch his face with clippers, apparently. Well, obviously it hurts too. So anyway, he's got the cone of shame on. He's on really strong antibiotics and starting a new allergy medication. So we'll see how he does. He stinks so bad right now. It's awful. And it's just like his infection on his face. Like, I can't even describe it. I feel bad for him. And he can't help it. But anyway, where was I going with that? I'm just kind of updating you, I guess. But I was wanting to just say bye to you guys. Thank you for hanging out and watching. My next video will be another update at Benny's place, and then I'm actually gonna start working on some projects around our house. I have so much that I need to do. I've been wanting to repaint the house. It's been 6 years since we painted in our house. I mean, I've done touch-ups, but oh my gosh, I will love on him, stinky or not. I still love him. He's like, Mama, keep petting me. But it's been like 6 years since I've like painted, you know, like I've never painted the ceiling, and it needs it bad. So we're gonna do a whole refresh on the house. We're gonna be repainting. I'm gonna be adding some trim. We're gonna be working on the kitchen soon. Little update on that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can start working on that. But yeah, lots of stuff coming. So make sure you're subscribed if you're interested in seeing some projects, mom life, vlogs, the whole nine. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye y'all.